All right, now, how about a quick tour of the new document dialog box? So I'm going to head up to my file menu here, and I'm going to choose new. You can hit Control N on the Windows side or Command N on the Mac side to get into this dialog box. You can use this new dialog box whenever you want to create a brand new blank image. In other words, when you don't have a file that you want to open, an image that you want to open, you want to start with something from scratch inside Photoshop. So right up at the top here, I can give my image a name. My new image. Good stuff. I can set the width and the height of my image, and I have a variety of measurement units that I can use. I'm going to use inches here, and I'll set this to 5 inches by 5 inches. My resolution, we're going to be talking about resolution. I'll leave this as a low resolution file for now, 72 pixels per inch for now. And our color mode, again, that's something else we'll talk about, but RGB is good enough for now. And I'll click on OK. Now this is a new feature inside CS4, a new unique way of working inside CS4. Check this out. Up at the top of my interface here, I have tabs to allow me to flip between open image windows, open documents. Sort of streamlines the interface. I'm going to switch back to my getting started.jpg image window here. As far as the actual image window goes, a couple of quick things. Way down in the bottom corner, I have a zoom field. So if I want, I could type in a value and zoom in or zoom out on my image. 50, enter. Or for example, 150, enter, zoom in there, good stuff. Easy, easy. Zoom back out there. Just to the left there, I have a little info area. Now, I'm just going to hold down the Alt key here on the Windows side or Option and click and hold there, and you'll get a little message there, a little info pop-up box there. There's the width of my image, 720 pixels by 10 inches. There's the height, 512 by 7 inches. There's my color space, and once again, that resolution, 72 pixels. So again, all I did there is I held down the Option key and clicked and held my mouse, or Option on the Mac, of course. Now, when you're working on your images here inside Photoshop, maybe you're doing some color correction or you're doing some touch-up or what have you, you may want to work in a different screen mode. What I mean by this is working in sort of an expanded view. Now, try this. I'm going to hit my F key on the keyboard here. That brings my image here of the barn into a fuller screen there. I don't know if you saw things sort of expand out there. I'm going to hit F one more time, and I get this message, something about going into full screen mode. Well, what the heck? I'll click on full screen here, and now everything disappears on me, and all I get is my image. So everything's turned off. My palettes and my options bar and the toolbox are all turned off. Now the cool thing is, when I'm inside this full screen mode, if I remember all of my keystrokes to get to the different tools and different panels and so on, they will still work. So for example, I could hit the V key on my keyboard. There's my move tool. P for pen, for example, B for brush, all the stuff that we've talked about applies here. I'm going to hit F one more time, take me back to regular old Photoshop. So there you go. So oftentimes I find myself working in the second mode here, this full screen. And what I could do is I could hit Tab on the keyboard, and that turns everything off. I don't really like that black background. I prefer this gray background. And again, as long as I know my keyboard shortcuts, my keystroke equivalents, I can get to all of my tools. For example, I might hit F7 here. There's my layers, and I might have my brush tool turned on, which is activated right now, and I could make some kind of change to my image if I like. Hit Tab one more time, everything comes back. Hold down Shift and hit Tab, the palettes disappear, the toolbox and my options bar and applications bar up at the top remain on. Shift Tab one more time brings the palettes back.